Tonight, we are going to witness the most anticipated match in the history of professional Nostering. For the most interesting feed on the internet. Are you ready? Nostr fans, are you ready? For the 24 in attendance and the hundreds watching around the world, from your favorite client on the entire network, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to relay! Introducing first and fighting out of the purple corner, wearing a collection of follow buttons. Its fighting credentials include a mix of familiarity and comfort and a dedicated place in your everyday life. Renowned the world over as the people you know and like, the reigning champion of your day, Follow Beats! Introducing second and fighting out of the other purple corner, wearing a collection of likes and zaps. Its fighting credentials include a mix of novelty and possibly even unheard of on your screen. Renowned the world over as the king of that fresh, the likely future champion of shaking up your screen, Relay Beats! Now that I have your attention, and you are very likely invested in this fight, let's get down to business. Most of you probably have one feed of people whom you follow. You might even wonder to yourself if there really are only 23 people on Nostr. Well, I am here to tell you there might be 25. But you won't find them by sticking to your follow feed. In this video, I am going to teach you how to actually surf Nostr and create a cool breeze of freshness in your daily feeds. Plural. One big important thing to note, when you view a relay feed, you do not put that relay in your relay list. You merely view it on an appropriate client, or app as a newbie might call it. This list can be found in a link below. So let's check out my follow feed. I follow about 350 people. We have INPC playing Plebs vs. Zombies, which is a game that will remove inactive follows from your list. A good morning from Inky. Mike is naming his AI. We have a new Zap cooking update from Seth. I have some variety, but I'm always pulling from the same 350 sources. Crystalina's making a soup. The Grinder is gaming. Only using a follow list can make Nostr seem small, especially given how many of my follows are active in my time zone at the same time I am browsing. Now let's dive into Yakihone. I'm going to add the Primus relay by clicking the drop-down menu, then the settings, go into the relays, type in the relay I want, and press update. Go back to the drop-down and scroll down to find my added relay. I want to bring your attention to the filter button. You can create filters for things you do or don't want to see. In this case, I added a filter for anything Bitcoin related. I encourage you to customize your feed to your liking. Instantly, I see a new mix of people and topics. Zeta showing their step count, a meme I don't quite understand on first glance, something about Trump being demented. Okay, now this looks interesting. I don't follow this person, have never seen them in my feed. Looks to be something about audio equipment. So I'm gonna go ahead and give that a like. Keep scrolling, some anime. I do follow Nunya Business, Descent Watch News. I also follow Inky. This looks like a cool video. I'm gonna like it. So Primus is pretty cool. It combines Primal and Damus relays, then runs them through a complex brainstorm personalized web of access filter that results in a whitelist of npubs and notes, creating high-quality, spam-free Nostr content, curated by your community or by Cloudfodder's community in Primus's case. Web of Access isn't preventative to join if you have not yet earned a ranking, because there are multiple ways to gain access. For instance, being in the brainstorm scores, paying via Lightning, or being part of a well-known list of NIPO 5 domains. All of these methods combined create the Web of Access. If you want to experiment with Web of Access, go to brainstorm.world and David walks you through generating your own custom scores. The links to Brainstorm's GitHub and to Relay tools are below. Now, the beauty of using relay feeds is I don't need to follow all of these people. And in just this short time of scrolling, there are already 16 new notes, way more than I have in my follow feed. So it keeps my feed interesting with a lot of variety. So just in the past 48 hours, Yakihone has released an update and now has relay orbits, which are for, you guessed it, browsing and exploring relay feeds. First up, we have our major network relays. This is my follow list. We also have collections of relays. I've covered a lot of these either in this video or my previous video. One that I haven't touched on is Nornode. This is a relay that is for and by the Muslim community. It is a wonderful example of how communities can be built up around topic-based relays. Another that adds to that point is relay.nostr.mo. Again, this is for and by the Japanese community. We have covered these experimental relays. One that I haven't touched on are special purpose relays, and I'm particularly interested in the bookmarks relay, and I will try to cover that in a future video. We also have a global feed of relays only. You can search here. Let's browse Primus. And as you can see here, you can add and remove from your favorites list. So we can really tap into the growth potential of Nostr by expanding the types of relays, and the possibilities here are endless. Use your imagination. Next, I want to check out language-specific relays. If you want to read and type in your language, it is probably one of the 74 relays currently listed. We are going to view these on Nosotros. If you go down to Dex, you can add a relay in each of two columns. We will add the French relay, and also the Portuguese relay. I'm going to collapse this for better viewing. Currently, there is one solid French dude breathing life here. The Portuguese relay is much more active. You have to be invited to language relays by somebody already on it. They can do that by republishing one of your notes that must be in that language to the relay. Once you've been added, an authenticate button will appear and you can begin posting to that relay. Next, I want to show you some experimental topic-based relays. These relays use an LLM to make sure notes stay on a loosely defined topic. We have a relay for notes about whales, which is my favorite, and a few others. We are just beginning to realize all the ways that relays are the backbone of Nostr. On Coracle, you can add this relay by clicking Add Feed, go to Relays, and type in the one you want. Click Save this feed and give it a name, and then save and apply. There you go, a whole feed just about whales. One last nugget to leave you with is that global is a lie. Well, not exactly a lie, but it is impossible to capture all Nostr events on one feed. To date, there have been over 600 million events published, and on average, there are 140,000 notes posted daily. Your feed would be so vague, uninteresting to sort through, and a waste of time. Think about it. Nostr is a protocol, just like email. Imagine trying to capture all emails in the world on one Gmail account. Well, Nostr isn't that big yet. You get the point. It ain't happening. Relay feeds are like global with a purpose. A purpose not to waste your time and to give your eyes and mind new and interesting notes to process. So, hopefully, this gave you an overview of how relay feeds can widen your horizons while respecting your time. They provide a place for seemingly endless and random content. Go explore and let me know, who is your champion? Stay fresh, Noster.